This episode is brought to you by Zazzle.com. Millions of creators, buyers, and sellers, billions of products. Use our code EVERYDRINK10, save 10% off orders of $50 or more. Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host, Eric Schomer, and Dennis sent us a recipe called the Flatliner.
He's trying to kill you.
Yes. People, I barely choked down a Campari recipe, the Americano, and I got like 3 more recipes. So try this one. Try this one. Here, this one. You'll love this one. Like, I don't know.
Guess what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I got some Campari recipes to do, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is sambuca and vodka. Not too abnormal of a couple ingredients that you could use in a shooter. Where it gets weird is we're using Tabasco sauce. You're going to put Tabasco in the middle. So it's supposed to be a layered drink, and this is the first drink I believe I've not tried ahead of time, in layering at least. We usually try it, but she refuses to try this. Not a huge fan, apparently, of Tabasco.
Yeah.
You put all kinds of Tabasco in our spaghetti sauce and stuff.
Yeah, but it's in a big thing of sauce. I put like
4 drops?
Yeah, something.
What is it, 8 to 10? 8 to 10 drops of Tabasco, half an ounce of the vodkas in the sambuca. I'm using the Liqueur Sambuca. This is the Averna Sambuca. It's got a really fancy label, and it's just simply awesome. We're using Absolute vodka because we can, and some Tabasco, just regular Tabasco. I was tampering with the habanero, but I decided to go with this one because I found it.
Tampering? I don't think that's the right use of that word.
Which one?
Tampering? You were tampering with the habanero?
Yeah, I could have been. I was like thinking about it, like tampering with it.
I don't think so.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is put the sambuca first, or so I hear. And that's pretty easy to do. Now, they're both clear, so the concept behind this is the Flatliner should show a red line right through the middle. That's where you're dead. And we'll see how that works. Then you're going to layer on top of that some Tabasco sauce. This is where things get out of hand, because I've never had to layer Tabasco on anything. So, without having tested this first, I have no idea if this is going to work. Seems to be working. It's always nice to do something that actually does function as it's supposed to. I also used way more than 10. Did I mention that ahead of time? Ready for this? And a little bit of vinegar. It tastes like the Tabasco plant. Were you there with that?
Did you lick the Tabasco plant?
Good response, and I can follow that up. No.
Okay.
But it's. Have you been to there?
No, I haven't been to the Tabasco
It's got a very rancid, weird vinegar, like the whole area around the plant in Avery Island.
It's like going to the Budweiser brewery.
No, I've never really been in it.
You've never been to the Budweiser brewery?
How is it that every time I say that, you say the same thing? You've lived with me for how many years and we haven't figured out? Let's go to the Budweiser plant, like next weekend, tomorrow. Because tomorrow's pretty soon. Okay, I'm going to do that tomorrow then.
It's only like, 15 minutes from us?
I don't think it's that far. And I could tell them I have a show.
You could bring your little flip cam.
Ooh, you think they allow you to bring cameras in the Tabasco brewery? I mean, yeah. Wow.
I don't know, but that's a lot more than 10 minutes from us.
No, I was thinking maybe. What I meant to say is, you think they let you bring cameras in the Budweiser plant on a tour?
Don't know. To be honest, I don't even know if they still do tours.
Okay. Can you see that? That sucker is suspended like a molten lava flow.
That looks weird.
It's right in the middle. Now the bottom apparently sits really well on top of that, but when you brought the vodka in, it lifted a couple of the particles, so like the peppers, out of the glass. So, black licorice type anise,
vinegar,
hot vinegar and pepper, and ethanol. But I still can't feel my lips, so it can't be worse than that, right? Here we go. Bad idea. That's a lot of Tabasco. Like I used. Ooh, do you ever have something hot and you actually get not really indigestion, but almost like you're gonna hiccup?
Yeah.
Which means I could end up getting the hiccups before the end of the show. Whew. I made that a little extra hot. I like spicy things. That was pretty spicy. Definitely have to be very aware that you can finish this very quickly. The longer it sits in your mouth, much like last week when I used, this is why I didn't use that same shot glass, is there's a lot of intensity. That case, it was all absinthe and its raw, brutal attack on your face with the potent alcohols. This is actual real spice, real fast, real pain. So you gotta get used to that. And it ends with a nice black licorice sambuca. Got some acids, very acidic. Vodka was just there to hold it down, I think. It was just trying to keep the layers right. The sambuca is really the play. It's sambuca and pepper. Works out well. Not disgusting. If you don't like hot stuff, if you don't like Tabasco at all, then obviously you'd think somebody was stupid for trying this. But for me, well, I am stupid. But it plays well. It's very much a party drink, something you might want to do when you got people around. This is a guy thing, right? How many can you drink 2 of these? This the people like us who put hot sauce on our tongue and see how long we can hold it there, stuff like that. So it's kind of like a gag party game type thing. So consider that. One comment for today. By the way, that was called the Flatliner. If you cannot remember what I said at the beginning of the show, this this kind of fits well. The subject is massively entertaining by Dan Posner. I've been watching the show since the beginning, and I've really enjoyed learning not only recipes, but a bit about the individual ingredients or origins of the recipes themselves. Derek and Jennifer are ridiculously fun to watch. In particular, I particularly enjoy the fact that they're not professional bartenders and make creating awesome cocktails accessible to the common man, as the title suggests. I look forward to the podcast every day and would totally buy a book, BTW. Which, by the way, it's like AFK, away from keyboard. A couple tips for you. Thank you for the comment. Love the 5 stars. Only got 2 4 stars so far, so we're doing pretty good. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Check us out at everydaydrinkers.tv because that's who we are. We're teaching you how to drink.